4 different hacks that you could.
Video is okay, but the audio is disturbed. Audio ठीक नहीं आ रहा.
Check one check sound check sir, sound clear. Hello Rahul sir. Hello. Hello. Rahul sir. Hello. 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 बात कर लेना उसी पे, मैं यहाँ से जवाब दे दूँ.
Hello, check. Hello, check.
सर आप कुछ प्ले कर दीजिए.
Anand sir,
Hello, check.
audio is clear.
हाँ सर, मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है?
जी.
ओके, क्लियर है. वीडियो प्ले करें?
If you can play some music or something.
या डूइंग.
Clear. Absolutely clear.
थैंक यू.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
How are you?
Absolutely fine, sir. So we'll be starting off in a couple of minutes. We'll let you know about that.
Okay. No problem. I'm just going to change my background here.
Thank you, Rob sir, for the audio video check.
No problem.
Thank you sir.
रहने दीजिए हल्का सा, बोलो कि हल्का सा प्ले कुछ कर दो उनको
I'm gonna put something. That'll be great.
I love Envato Elements because it has everything I need in one place. It has videos, it has music, it has sound effects, it has graphic templates and video templates, everything I need to complete my video project on time. Try Envato Elements now and get unlimited downloads of millions of creative assets, all covered by a lifetime commercial license.
Rob, sir, can you hear me? Anil Purushottam here.
Yes.
Sir,
Sorry, can you give me?
Yes, yes. We'll be starting a little delayed. It will take around 20 minutes. I'll keep you updated
Okay,
on the
perfect.
group.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send you my presentation as well because I'm having a hard time
Yes.
sharing it.
Oh, please do, sir. Send it to us. We'll show it here
Okay.
while your voice is on with the PPT.
Okay.
Just prompt me with the next. We'll run the PPT here. Please send me.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. What did you do?
युवराज जरा फ्रेम देना है वो पोडियम को वो स्टैंडी करने गया है सही पोडियम को फ्रेम देना है अरे कि ना बाहर निकालो भाई कहाँ लगा है कहाँ कर रहा है क्या कर रहा है बाहर नहीं लगी थी यार हम बाहर निकाल के आए और थोड़ा सा इतना तो करो बाहर निकाल के थोड़ा सा करो युवराज जाना जरा
Just put it on the ground. You're gonna drop it again.
ये ऑडियो की केबल पीछे से डालो बस ठीक है ठीक है वो टेलीवाइज में नहीं नहीं दफा तुम्हारा पावर पॉइंट डेडी हो जाएगी।
ग्रेजुएशन की बात मुझसे दूर बड़े शहर जाने
distinguished guests, eminent participants, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we explore a compelling narrative how India, with its dynamic market and innovative spirit, is not just participating in, but actively stimulating world economic growth. A very warm good evening to one and all. It is with great pleasure that I, Professor Roshan Sehajpal, welcome you all to the valedictory session, which marks the culmination of this August International Conference on the theme World Economic Growth, India as a Growth Stimulus, organized by IPER Group of Institutions and CII. During the course of the day, we have engaged in robust discussions, shared groundbreaking research, and forged new collaborations. Each session, each presentation, each discussion has been a tribute to the wealth of knowledge of experienced professionals assembled here. It has sparked dynamic conversations and provided invaluable insights into how global economic growth will unfold, with India playing a crucial role. It is indeed my honor to stand before you at the valedictory session of this prestigious international conference. To grace the occasion, we are fortunate to have a galactic array of distinguished intellectuals. We would like to extend our heartiest welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Vivek Sharma, Dean, Faculty of Management, Barkatullah University, Bhopal, for his gracious presence in today's session. Our warmest welcome to Mr. Rob Kamranpour, founder of RK Leadership and seasoned utility industry leader, who has joined us virtually from Toronto, Canada. We are highly thankful to Dr. Amarjit Singh Khalsa, Group Director, IPER Group of Institutions, the driving force behind this conference. Dr. Mahesh Soni, Dr. Harsh Sharma, distinguished members of the Executive Committee of IPER Group of Institutions, for their generous presence. Now, I would like to request Dr. Amarjit Singh Khalsa to extend a hearty floral welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Vivek Sharma. Sir, please. Thank you, sir. It is indeed a privilege for us to have Mr. Rob Kamranpour, who has joined us virtually from Toronto, Canada. We welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor
All
Roshan
right.
Sehajpal, sir, for setting up a wonderful valedictory session. The intricacies of this economic triumph are woven into the fabric of strong growth, global resilience, and optimistic projections that propel India into a new era of economic prominence. Good evening, everyone. I, Dr. Shubham Chaudhary, Faculty IPER, welcome you all to this transformative event. It is my great honor to introduce a truly distinguished guest whose career and accomplishments exemplify leadership and innovations in the utility sector. Today, we are privileged to welcome Mr. Rob Kamranpour, the founder of RK Leadership and a seasoned leader in the electrical utility sector. His illustrious career spans over 2 decades, marked by his profound impact and leadership in the industry. In July 2023, Rob embarked on a new and exciting venture by founding RK Leadership. Through this initiative, he aims to offer personalized coaching and customized strategies to cultivate and enhance the leadership abilities and mindsets of both emerging and established leaders across diverse sectors and industries. Rob is a professional engineer and holds an MBA from the University of Phoenix and LLM from York University, which together demonstrate his exceptional blend of theoretical knowledge and practical expertise. Throughout his career, Rob has led project teams with remarkable efficiency, optimized operational performance, and mastered the intricacies of relationship and change management. Not only is Rob known for his exceptional leadership, but his approach is also characterized by a strong analytical mindset, a client-focused attitude, and a relentless pursuit of innovative solutions. These qualities empower his client to unlock their leadership potential and achieve their desired goals. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Rob Kamranpur, with a big round of applause, who has joined us virtually from Toronto, Canada. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for the warm introductions. And I'm very happy to be here with you guys today. So I guess without further ado, we can get started. If I can just have my presentation up, and there we go. Okay, awesome. So again, Kihale, India. And thank you again for having me here today. I wanted to start off with the first slide of what is leadership. If we can go to the next slide, please. All right. Oh, there we go. So again, what is leadership? Leadership is the ability to influence, motivate, and for me, it's enabling and empowering people to achieve a certain goal that you set. One of the most important things in leadership is also the humanity and humility, the empathy, the development of other leaders, of future leaders. That's what real leaders do, is we develop future leaders. We're visionaries. You have to have that vision in terms of where you're going and where you want to go. That's why when you put it all together, it's servant leadership. We're out there to serve people. It's beyond us. It's not about us anymore. It's implementing those strategies and helping our teams to grow. And in the process of that is building relationships. Now, leadership in the context of global economics refers to the ability of individuals or groups to influence, guide, and direct economic policies, business strategies, and societal changes that shape economic landscape across different countries and regions. These leaders drive innovation, make strategic decisions, manage international relations, and implement policies that affect the economic growth, sustainability, and integration of globally connected markets. Now, why do leaders across the globe have a critical part in the growth of any economy? If we can go to the next slide, please. So let's talk about policy making and economic reform. Now, the strategic directions are leaders set the strategic direction for national and international economic policies. Their vision and decisions can initiate economic reform, influence fiscal policies, and shape regulatory environments. And if we look at some of the examples, we look at folks like Franklin Roosevelt. His New Deal policies helped the United States recover from the Great Depression, and leaders like Lee Kuan Yew transformed Singapore into a global financial hub through targeted economic policies. Now, again, the impact of this is that by crafting and implementing policies that encourage investment and trade, leaders can stimulate economic growth and stability. Now, one of the big parts of that growth, economic growth, comes down to innovation and technology advancements. As we know, and we see the market going that way. Now, fostering innovations. Leaders in both government and industry can drive economic growth by supporting innovation through investments in technology and research. So innovation thrives under leaders who encourage creativity, experimentation, and risk-taking to drive progress and competitiveness in the global market. So again, it's about empowering your people to help drive that innovation. And one of the, some of the things that are lacking in certain industries and organizations is that empowerment of people. Some leaders are afraid to take risks and enable and encourage their employees and their teams to be creative. And that, that drives a competition to take more of the, more of the space in the market than they could have. So again, it's very important. And some of the leaders like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs have demonstrated this through revolutionizing multiple industries through technological innovation, specifically impacting global markets and economies. And again, what is the impact here is that innovative leadership of new industries, they develop of new industries and expansion of existing ones, contribute to job creations and increased economic activities. Now, let's go to the next slide, please. Now, leadership also plays a key role in crisis management and economic stability. As we know, the market goes up and down, and historically, if you look at it, it's always gone up and down. So that you require to have those leaders in place to deal with the crisis. So again, as a leader, it's very important for you to control your thoughts and emotions, and staying calm in a stressful situation, and not making emotional decisions. So again, in heading an economic crisis, leaders' response to economic crisis are crucial in mitigating impacts and steering the country towards recovery. And again, one of the examples I would use here is the leadership during the 2008 financial crisis, where figures such as Ben Bernanke and other global financial leaders played a key role in implementing measures to stabilize the global economy. So Ben Bernanke is a former chair of the Federal Reserve in the U.S. Ben set up emergency programs that backstopped various markets on the brinks of collapse. He used the Fed's powers to enable bailouts for banks and insurance companies. So again, it's utilizing your relationships and collaborating with your colleagues to ensure that these are put in place. Now, if we can go to the next slide, please. Just one slide back, sorry. There we go. The other important piece that's from an impact and what leaders have impact on is your workforce and your workforce development, which includes human capital. So I think this is a huge part in terms of investing in your people, in their training, which I'll talk about a little bit later on, developing programs. And again, the reason why this is important is what I talked about is, as leaders, we're here to create future leaders. We need the new generation of leaders to be put in place in order to keep this economic growth and development. So leaders can influence the economic growth by investing in education and workforce development, ensuring that the workforce is equipped with modern challenges. So one of the things I want to talk about today is engagement and the importance of engagement. So what is employee engagement really? But it's the level of emotional connection, commitment, and enthusiasm employees have towards work, colleagues, and their organizations. And guess what? This is lacking in today's society and in today's organizations. And to give you some data, in 2023, the percentage of engaged employees in the U.S. was only 33%, while globally, it was only 23%. And exceptional workplaces have numbers, over 70% in employee engagement. Now, South Asia leads the world in employee engagement at 33%. So congratulations, India. And Southeast Asia tops the list in the lowest engagement in only 6%. And again, what are the benefits of employee engagement? It improves business performance, reduces costs, and Deloitte Consulting actually did a study on this. Companies with highly engaged employees experience 3 times the revenue growth of their competitors who have a lower engagement scores. And again, the lack of productivity impacts your bottom lines. So if you're looking for that growth, it's vital for organizations to develop this employee engagement. And the way you do that is you develop better leaders. So again, very important in terms of leadership and the impact it has on the global economy through the organizations. Okay, so the next slide, please. So cultural and ethical leadership. So again, leaders who promote transparency, ethics, and corporate social responsibility can enhance their country or company's attractiveness to investors and partners. So one of the things that we're seeing globally right now is the diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I think it's super important, but again, we got to be very mindful in terms of how we utilize diversity and inclusion. The reason why diversity is so important and leaders should be paying attention to this is you bring a diverse of thoughts and knowledge and experience to your team, and that's how you grow. People have different ideas. You know, when you collaborate together, when you have different minds collaborating together, imagine the possibilities that you can come up with. Again, that translates into innovation, and innovation translates into growth, and growth translates into, again, your bottom line and impacting your your finances. So again, we spend a lot of time trying to find people that are like us, but I think it's important to find people that are different, that complement our gaps and our weaknesses in in organizations and in our teams. And the impact. So ethical leadership fosters trust and stability in attracting investment and enhancing economic standings. So if we can go to the next slide, please. So again, what are some of the challenges and obstacles in leadership for economic progress? So we know one of the major obstacles or challenges has always been politics. I've worked in an organization where it was owned by the government. The majority was owned by the government, and government is like seasons. They change. Whoever comes in has their own agenda that they want to drive, and they don't really understand the business. And the other issue is they don't ask the people that know the business. They just want to run their own agendas. And what happens is it has a detrimental impact to the organization, and it has a detrimental impact to the people in the organization that are trying to do good things. So again, if we can keep the politics out of the business, which is, I know, very difficult to do at times, but that's something that really stifles some great companies out there that could be making better decisions and have potential for greater growth. So that's one of the challenges. The other one is the rise of remote workers. So as we know, after COVID, the hybrid model increased quite a bit, and a lot of leaders have challenges in the aspect of leading their teams through these kind of crises and through remote operations. And again, you have to treat people like human beings, and if you have that trust in place, people can work productively in remote areas. And I for one, I love to have people in the office because I believe in that team development. But if that doesn't happen all the time, and you can have people be more productive, implement a hybrid model where people can work from office a few days and remotely. And again, you'll see the huge impact on employee engagement through that as well. And another big problem that we're facing today that I see is the generation gaps. So there's going to be a huge gap in knowledge, and a lot of organizations again fail to develop succession planning for their leaders, for their senior employees, and we see people walk out the door, and that knowledge and the experience walks out with them, and that's going to leave a huge gap in various markets. When you've got the younger generation coming in, they have, they don't have that mentorship, they don't have that knowledge transfer, and organizations are trying to, milk their folks to the last minute before they walk out the door prior to actually helping them transfer that knowledge to the younger generation. So that's something I think we should have be very mindful of in the near future. Next slide, please. So how do we design a successful leadership training program? So again, this is vital. I've seen this throughout my career. I've experienced this myself. I see and I hear a lot of people struggling with this. And this is one thing that I hear from a lot of young leaders is they don't get the necessary training to set them up for success in their roles. So one of the key things is start early. If you know that you've got people with great potential, train them early on before you put them in the leadership role. Train them for that leadership role. Set them up with great mentors within the organization, outside the organization, and get them ready for that leadership role. Tomorrow, these are the people that are going to be running your organizations. They're going to be running the countries. They're going to be running regions. Let them have that proper training, because what happens is they don't know what they don't know. So they can grow within a system and become poor leaders. And guess what? Everybody below them suffers as a result. As I talked about, we see it in the engagement scores. That speaks volumes to the quality of leaders that we have out in the field. And again, there's a lot of great leaders out there that are not being utilized properly to help these younger leaders be developed. We're overworking everybody, and if you see, your manager's calendars, their 9 to 5 is booked with meetings. So my question to everyone would be, when do you guys have time to mentor or coach individuals on your team that you're trying to develop? And the answer is none. So let's be mindful of that. Let's create those succession planning. And we spend a lot of money on R&D products, fancy offices. How much money are we investing in leadership development? And I believe that this investment in terms of leaders will give you a much greater return on investment than a lot of the products out there in the market. And if you need to, hire external coaches and have that plan where, if your leaders are going to be busy, have somebody externally perhaps coaching and mentoring your team so they're set up for success and they can take over your roles while you move up. All right, next slide, please. Okay, so that's it for me, and I've got some contact information in case anybody wants to get a hold of me. And again, I wanted to thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your conference today. And any questions that you have at any time, I'll be more than happy to help you address. And I also understand that you guys are in the finals today, so hopefully you'll win the cricket championship today after this meeting. I hear it starts. So thank you so much, everybody.
So any questions? Thank you, sir. Your leadership thoughts were really insightful and left a lasting impression on everyone in the audience. Your ability to strategize for effective leadership has truly made your talk one of the highlights of the conference. We appreciate the time and effort you took to share your expertise and experience with us. We are confident that your words will continue to resonate with us in the influence our work in meaningful ways. Thank you once again for your invaluable participation. We hope to have your presence in upcoming future conferences. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Achievements may enhance one's recognition, but on some occasions they inspire one's desire to discover and contribute more to society in the challenging environment. At this occasion, it is my distinct honor to invite a very special guest to address us. Our chief guest is someone who has made remarkable contributions to the field of management education and policy making. His vision, leadership, and deep understanding of global economic dynamics have significantly influenced many economic strategies and growth initiatives. Distinguished guest, allow me to introduce Dr. Vivek Sharma, Dean Faculty of Management, Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Dr. Vivek Sharma is a renowned name in the field of management education and administration and has an illustrious career that spans over several decades. Sir is currently holding the position of Dean Faculty of Management and is also a member of Executive Council at Barkatullah University. The research and guidance experience of Dr. Vivek Sharma is truly remarkable. Under his supervision, more than 20 research scholars have been awarded their degrees and more than 30 research papers have been published in the national and international journals. Not only this, his splendid contribution has been shared in more than 30 national and international seminars and conferences. Today we are fortunate to have Dr. Vivek Sharma with us in this valedictory session to share his invaluable perspective on the theme of our conference. Sir, we are honored by your presence and eagerly look forward to address. Sir, please.
Our young and dynamic director of IPER, Professor Amarjit Singh Khalsa ji, Dr. Mahesh Soni ji, Dr. Harsh Sharma ji, keynote speaker Mr. Rob Kamranpur ji, distinguished guests, my senior colleagues and chairman of this session, Professor Simrina Singh ji, Professor Alka ji, Professor Kanchan Bhatia ji, Professor Shikha ji, Professor Sulakshana ji, one of the most and dynamic police officer, Mr. Dinesh Sagar ji, other distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, participants, and dear students. It is with great privilege that I stand before you today at this international conference on World Economic Growth, India as a Growth Stimulus, jointly hosted by the IPER and CII. The theme of this conference, India's potential to propel global economic growth, which is very much relevant and holds the key to a brighter future. The global economic landscape is full of challenges and opportunities. We see established economies navigating with full of uncertainties, while developing nations like India stand shining with potential. India is emerging as a key player with the global potential to be a significant engine for global economic growth. This potential stems for several factors such as fastest growing economy, favorable demographics, better strategic positions in international trade, emerging digital economy, attractive destination for economic investment by foreign institutions. But there are certain challenges also, such as lack of skills and social inequalities. If these challenges addressed properly, then India's contribution in the world economy will be stronger than before. At the end, I congratulate Professor Amarjit Singh Khalsa ji and his team for organizing such a successful conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words of wisdom. Your address has undoubtedly provided us with a deeper understanding of challenges and opportunities that lie ahead and inspire us to think creative about leveraging India's growth for global economic progress. Thank you.
With this, let's start with the felicitation of session chairs and session experts of all the technical sessions that were held during the course of the day. May I request Dr. Vivek Sharma to please step forward to do the honors. Thank you, sir. Firstly, for the technical session number 1, I would like to call upon Session Chair Dr. Amit Banerjee, Professor, Department of Management Studies, Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology, MANIT, Bhopal. Session Expert Dr. Sulakshana Tiwari, Professor and Principal Associate Director, VNS Group of Institutions, Bhopal. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a big round of applause. Now, for the technical session number 2, I would like to invite Session Chair Dr. Kanchan Bhatia, Professor, Makhanlal University of Media and Communication, Bhopal. Let's give a warm round of applause. Session Expert Dr. Shikha Bhargav, Director, Oriental College of Management, Bhopal. Request you, ma'am, to please come up on the stage. Now, for the technical session number 3, please join me in welcoming Session Chair Dr. Parag Dubey, Session Expert Dr. Alka Avasthi, Director, Technocrats Institute of Technology, Bhopal. For the technical session number 4, I would like to invite Session Chair Dr. Simarina Singh, Director, MBA, Mittal Institute of Technology, Bhopal. Session Expert Dr. Dalima Parwani, Principal, Sant Hirdaram Girls College, SHGC, Baragarh. Let's give a big round of applause. For technical session number 5, I would like to welcome onto the stage Session Chair Professor Neeraj Gaur, Director, University Institute of Technology, Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Session Expert Dr. Vipin Vyas, Dean, Faculty of Life Sciences, Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. We are grateful for your participation and look forward to your continued contributions. May I request all the session chairs and session experts to please come up on the stage for a group photo session, please. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. Now, let us recognize all the online paper presenters for their outstanding contribution to this prestigious international conference. We are fortunate enough to have received 148 papers from 21 states across India and from 5 countries. Dear participants, your innovative approach and thorough analysis has provided us with deep insights and practical applications regarding the theme of the conference. It is through your dedication, passion, and hard work that we are able to progress towards our shared goals. Let us move on to announcing the names of online paper presenters. First, Jennifer Begler, professor from USA. Massimiliano Calvia from Italy. Mariam O. Callaghan, professor from USA. Mr. Amit Kolkute from Ahmedabad, India. Ms. Angela Benham from Bengaluru, India. Ms. Anu Kohar, research scholar from Hisar, Haryana, India. Ms. Anupama S., research scholar from Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeeth, Bengaluru. Dr. Hima Bindu, associate professor from Hyderabad, India. Ms. Ina Maurya, research scholar from Lucknow. Ms. Karunya Janki Ravi, University of Madras, India. Ms. Lalita Mariwada, research scholar from Xavier College of Engineering, Telangana State, Hyderabad. Dr. Lijesh Pulaut, assistant professor from Bengaluru. Dr. Neha Shroff, assistant professor from GLS University, Ahmedabad. Ms. Neha Srivastav, research scholar from Babu Banarsi Das University, Lucknow. Ms. Pooja Garg, research scholar from Hisar, Haryana. Mr. Pratik Khanna, research scholar from Amity University, Ranchi. Dr. Raghavendra GS, assistant professor from Jain University, Bengaluru. Dr. Rahul Pathak, assistant professor from Jabalpur. Ms. Rashmi Tripathi, research scholar from Lucknow. Dr. Rita Shaukin, assistant professor from JIMS, Delhi. Ms. Sabia Ruhi, research scholar from University of Madras. Mr. Samarath Pandey, research scholar from University of Lucknow. Ms. Soumya Tiwari, research scholar from Bengaluru. Dr. Seema Singh, assistant professor from Lucknow. Mr. Shaindra Sweban from the United Arab Emirates. Dr. Shankar Lingam from Bengaluru, India. Dr. Shanaditya Verma, faculty from the United Arab Emirates. Dr. Shrishti Gupta from New Delhi. Ms. Tinni Chaudhary from Kolkata. Dr. Vinita Agarwal from University of Madras. Ms. Vani Jain, research scholar from Sage University, Indore. And Mr. Yupul Shukla, professor from University of Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a big round of applause for all our distinguished participants who have presented their paper online. Thank you once again, and we look forward to your remarkable contributions in the future. Thank you.
Honored guest, now let us move on to the announcing the names of offline paper presenters, and I request the participants to please come up on the stage and receive their certificates. May I now request Dr. Amarjeet Singh Khalsa, Dr. Mahesh Soni and Dr. Harsh Sharma sir to please step forward to bestow the certificates of participation to the delegates who have collective efforts or have made the conference a milestone event. Firstly, may I please invite Mr. Abhishek Singh Gehwar, research scholar from Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Next, I would like to call Mr. Aditya Vyas, research scholar from Barkatullah University. Ms. Aishwarya Rai, research scholar from Indira Gandhi Open University, New Delhi. She's Aishwarya. Now let's welcome Anshu Kumar Sinha, Research Scholar, Technocrates Institute of Technology. Dr. Apurva Bhatnagar, Professor from Sage University, Bhopal. Ms. Ayushi Yadav, Research Scholar from IMS DAVV. Dr. B.L. Gupta from National Institute of Technical Teachers Training and Research, Bhopal. Dr. C. Shekhar Upadhyay, Assistant Professor from Jagran Lake City University, Bhopal. Ms. Charu Katiyar, Research Scholar from VNS. Ms. Chhaya Rai, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University. Ms. Deep Shikha Lalwani, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University. Ms. Diksha Dubey, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Ms. Diksha Lalwani, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University. Mr. Dinesh Sagar, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Ms. Gunjan Sharma, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University. Ms. Gunjan. Dr. Gyanendra Chaturvedi, Assistant Professor from Shivaji Rao Kadam Institute of Technology and Management, Indore. Dr. Harsha Mishra, Assistant Professor from Sant Hirda Ram Institute of Management. Mr. Jitesh Patel, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University. Ms. Kanupriya, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University. Ms. Kiran Panjwani, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University. Ms. Mayuri Talreja, Research Scholar from Sage University, Bhopal. Ms. Manali Purohit, student from Oriental College of Management. Mr. Nilesh Chaudhary, Research Scholar from Barkatullah University. Dr. Neeti Chaturvedi, Visiting Faculty from IMS DAVV, Indore. Mr. Nikhil Maheshwari, Assistant Professor from Jagran Lake City University. Mr. Nikhilesh Maurya, Research Scholar. Ms. Nikki Singh, Research Scholar from Department of Commerce, Barkatullah University. Miss Pooja Singh, student from Institute of Professional Education and Research. Miss Pratibha Bundela, research scholar from IPER. Miss Priyanka Gupta, research scholar from Barkatullah University. Miss Shivali Soni, research scholar from Barkatullah University. Miss Shreya Solanki, research scholar from Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Mr. Shubham Mehra, research scholar from Barkatullah University. Mr. Shubham Verma, research scholar from Barkatullah University. Miss Sneha Chaudhary, assistant professor from Prestige Institute of Management. Miss Sneha Motlani, assistant professor from Prestige Institute of Management and Research. Dr. Sumit Kishore Mathur, professor, Oriental College of Management, Bhopal. Mr. Surya Dev Singh, research scholar from Barkatullah University, Bhopal. Dr. Veena Jha, assistant professor from Bhagat Singh Government PG College. Let us give a good round of applause for all our distinguished participants. Thank you once again for your remarkable contributions. All our dreams come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Now, it is my honor to stand before you for the felicitation of those who have made significant contribution today as a best paper presenters. Now is the time when we take a moment to recognize and celebrate those whose efforts and contribution have truly stood out. May I now request Dr. Amarjeet Singh Khalsa sir, Mahesh Soni sir and Harsh Sharma sir to please do the honors for the same. With this, let's start with the winners of the Best Paper Award of all technical sessions that were held during the course of the day. Firstly, the Best Paper Award of Technical Session number 1 goes to Samarth Pandey and Dr. Syed Shahid. Please come up on the stage if they are present. The Best Paper Award for Technical Session 2 goes to Dr. Harsha Mishra from SHIM. The Best Paper Award for Technical Session 3 goes to Sneha Chaudhary and Sneha Motlani from PIMR, Bhopal. Please come up on the stage. The Best Paper Award for Technical Session 4 goes to Dinesh Chand Sagar, IPS, ADGP, Schedule Zone. The Best Paper Award for Technical Session 5 goes to Mr. Aditya Vyas from Barkatullah University. Thank you all for your remarkable contributions. It has been an honor to witness your excellence and to celebrate your achievements. Thank you once again and congratulations to all. Now I request Dr. Amarjeet Singh Khalsa sir to present special memento to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Vivek Sharma sir, Dean Faculty of Management, Barkatullah University, Bhopal. We extend our gratitude to our keynote speaker Rob Kamranpur, founder of RK Leadership and seasoned utility industry leader also. Any international conference of this level is always the result of several people's relentless efforts over the course of the months to make it successful. As we draw this enriching and enlightening international conference to the close, may I please call Dr. Harish S. Kulkarni sir, our conference convener, to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, delegates, and my dear colleagues. On the behalf of Institute of Professional Education and Research, IPER, and Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, Madhya Pradesh, it is my profound honor to extend our heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for your valuable contribution and the success of today's international conference on world economic growth, India as a growth stimulus. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to our chief guest, Dr. Vivek Sharma sir, Dean, Faculty of Management, Barkatullah University, Government of Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal. Sir, your insightful address, profound a perspective on the pivotal role of India plays a global economic growth and have set a perfect tone of this conference. Your expertise and commitment in the field of management are truly inspiring, and we are grateful for your presence here today. We are also immensely grateful to our keynote speaker, Mr. Rob Kamranpur, leader coach from Toronto, Canada. Mr. Kamranpur, your engaging, thought-provoking keynote speech has provoked us with a global outlook leader at the economic growth. Your experience and wisdom have enriched our understanding and have indeed been a great addition to the discussion today. Thank you, sir. A very special thanks to our speakers, panelists, and moderator who have generously shared their knowledge and expertise with us. Your contribution has sparked meaningful discussion and have provided with a valuable insight into the theme of this conference. We extend our gratitude to the organizing committee, volunteers, and the staff members of IPER and CII for their unwavering dedication and hard work. Your matriculation planning and seamless execution had made this conference a grand success. We remain grateful to our all directors, principals, and head of the various institutions who have always supported IPER endeavor by sending their delegates and for also being present here today. I profoundly thank all the delegates and participants for their active engagement and enthusiasm. Your presence and participation has greatly enriched the discussion and have made this conference a memorable and impactful. I now take the opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to our Board of Directors, Shri K.J. Ravtani Sir, Chairman, Chaitanya Shiksha Samiti, Shri R.K. Sadhwani Sir, Secretary, Chaitanya Shiksha Samiti, and Mr. Narendra Ravtani Sir, Treasurer, Chaitanya Shiksha Samiti, the parent body of IPER, our visionary management, for providing this platform to management teaching fraternity and supporting this event with all possible resources. I also registered an unwavering support and guidance received by our group director, IPER, Dr. Amarjit Singh Khalsa Sir, whose ingenuity, support and encouragement to all our IPER faculty has made this day possible. I express my deep gratitude to Executive Council members, Dr. Harsh Sharma Sir and Dr. Mahesh Soni Sir for their valuable input and handholding. I also take this opportunity to thank all the reviewers for providing their valuable commitment in time and for helping in improving the quality of research paper presented in this conference. I remain grateful to the all session chair, session experts for their valuable contribution and sparing time from their busy schedule. The event like this owe their success to the hard work and the team determined by the individuals. I was privileged to work with my conference team, Dr. Tripti Dave, Dr. Arjun Murthy, Dr. Priya Divedi, and Dr. Shubham Chaudhary, who has worked shoulder to shoulder to make this event a grand success. I cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to take on the completion of the task beyond their comfort zone, the IPER faculty members and the staff members. As we conclude, let us carry forward the insight and knowledge gained today to contribute positively to the world growth economy, with India playing a significant role as a growth stimulus. Thank you once again, and we look forward to your continued support and participation in the future endeavor. Wishing you a very safe travel and having a wonderful evening. Thank you.
There is a special request. Mr. Dinesh Chand Sagar would like to speak on behalf of the participants, all you participants. Please, sir, please come.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Honorable Dr. Vivek Sharma ji, who is definitely a horsepower and inspiration for me, and Dr. Khalsa ji, Dr. Harsh, both Harsh, Dr. Soni, Dr. Harsh Sharma, and my dear participants, the faculty, the jury. Why I mustered the courage to come up and say and make a request that I want to be here to say something to the children, to the faculty is this. I want you to understand what actually personality is. I want you to read Ramcharitmanas, especially that part, Lanka Kand, where Bhagavan Sri Ram says to Vibhishan, when the decisive battle was going on between Bhagavan Sri Ram and Ravan. Now I switch over to Hindi because you'll understand more in Hindi. तो ये जब निर्णायक युद्ध हो रहा था भगवान श्री राम और रावण में, उस वक्त विभीषण पूछता है, हे भगवान, ये मायावी रावण से हम कैसे पार पाएंगे, वो हमारी सेना को समाप्त कर रहा है, उसके पास इतना मायावी रथ है, मायावी अस्त्र शस्त्र है, हम कैसे करेंगे, हमारे पास तो रथ भी नहीं है. उस वक्त भगवान श्री राम ने जो कहा वो मैं आपको चौपाई के माध्यम से बताता हूं, और इसको गांठ बांध के ले जाइए कि ये इसके अंदर जो 12 गुण हैं, इन गुणों को देखिए कि आपके अंदर कितने गुण हैं. ये कसौटी है आपकी पर्सनैलिटी की. ध्यान से सुनेंगे, कान खोलकर. सारे धीरज तेरथ चाका, सत्यशील देव ध्वजा पताका, बाल विवेक दम परहित घोरे, क्षमा कृपा समता रज जोरे, क्षमा कृपा समता रज जोरे. अर्थात ये जो रावण का रथ है, ये विजय रथ नहीं है. इट्स नॉट अ विक्ट्री चैरियट. चैरियट वो है, विक्ट्री चैरियट जो मैं बताऊंगा इस चौपाई में जो बताया गया वो ये है. सौरथ धीरथ तेई रथ चाका, यानी रथ के दो पहिए होते हैं, उसी प्रकार आपकी जिंदगी के जो रथ रूपी है उसके दो पहिए होते हैं. शौर्य यानी ब्रेवरी, धीरज, पेशेंस. These two traits of personality should be there in you. If not there, kindly try to beg, buy, borrow, steal. These two qualities should be there in you in order to be successful in life. Why I could get this award today is because of these two factors. Now the second line of the chopai is Satyashil Drid, truthfulness, decency, and determination, dridta. These three things are Vijay Pataka, यानी आपके जिंदगी रूपी जो रथ है उसका ये इंडिकेटर है, उसका झंडे हैं तीनों. You will be recognized by these qualities. So now it becomes 5 qualities. Third line, बल, विवेक, दम, परहित घोड़े. यानी आपकी जिंदगी के जो घोड़े हैं चलाने वाले, यानी हॉर्स पावर जो है वो 4 हैं. बल, strength, विवेक, wisdom, knowledge, intelligence. Dam means self-control. Parhit, benevolence. When you go to that level, when you start thinking about others, your life will be pulled by these 4 characteristics which will make you distinct in the crowd. And the 4th line, Shama, Kripa, Samta, Rajijore. यानी ये 4 जो हॉर्सेस हैं उनको चलाने वाले जो रथ, जो रीन हैं, जो रस्सियां हैं, रास बोलते हैं इसको. क्षमा, आपके अंदर फॉरगिवनेस होनी चाहिए. द ट्रेट ऑफ फॉरगिवनेस शुड बी देयर इन यू. क्षमा, कृपा, यानी थैंकफुलनेस आपके अंदर होना चाहिए, ग्रेटिट्यूड होना चाहिए दूसरे के प्रति. क्षमा, कृपा, समता, यानी सेंस ऑफ इक्वालिटी. यू शुड कंसिडर अदर्स इक्वल. किसी को छोटा मत समझिए आप. आज तक मैंने किसी भी किताब में देशी या विदेशी पर्सनैलिटी की इतनी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव डेफिनेशन जिसमें ये ट्रेट्स में लिखे हुए खुले खुले कि ये 12 ट्रेट्स आपको जिंदगी में अगर हैं तो आपको सफल होने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता. और जितने लोग ऐसे बच्चे जो चूक गए हैं आज इन पेपरों में, आप एनालाइज कीजिएगा, इन 12 गुणों में से 1 आध गुण गायब है आपका. या तो आपके अंदर पेशेंस नहीं है, या तो आपके अंदर दूसरों को बराबर समझने की क्षमता नहीं है, आपके अंदर फॉरगिवनेस नहीं है, यानी आपका दिमाग शांत नहीं है. देयर इज नो सेंस ऑफ ट्रैंक्विलिटी इन योर माइंड. देयर इज नो बैलेंस ऑफ स्टेबिलिटी इन योर माइंड. अभी एक सवाल आया था स्ट्रेस डिस्ट्रेस का, मैडम ने बड़ा अच्छा जवाब दिया. ये स्ट्रेस डिस्ट्रेस तभी आते हैं जब आपके अंदर ये 12 गुण जो हैं वो 12 गुण आपके डिस्ट्रेस में चले जाते हैं. तो ट्राई टू काइंडली सी, स्टूडेंट्स खासकर, कि आपको यदि भविष्य में इस अपने परिवार का, अपना देश का, प्रदेश का नाम रोशन करना है तो अपने अंदर इन गुणों को लाइए. सफलता अपने आप आपके कदमों को चूमेगी. और अंत में भूतपूर्व प्रधानमंत्री भारत रत्न परम श्रद्धेय अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी की इन पंक्तियों से मैं समाप्त करता हूं उसको. आदरणीय इजाजत है. हाँ, ओके. आफ्टर दिस, टूटे हुए सपने की सुने कौन सिसकी, टूटे हुए सपने की सुने कौन सिसकी, अंतर को चीर व्यथा अधरों पर ठिठकी, हार नहीं मानूंगा, रार नहीं ठानूंगा, काल के कपाल पर लिखता मिटाता हूं, गीत नया गाता हूं, गीत नया गाता हूं. हमेशा ये जज्बा रखिए अपने अंदर. और जो आदरणीय डॉक्टर साहब ने बोला वो पंक्तियां भी एक हमारे देश के मूर्धन्य कवि डॉक्टर हरिवंश राय बच्चन जी की हैं. ये मैं पूरी कविता ही सुना देता हूं आपको. अग्निपथ वृक्ष हो भले खड़े, हो घने हो बड़े, एक पत्र छांव भी, मांग मत, मांग मत, मांग मत, अग्निपथ, अग्निपथ, अग्निपथ। तो ना रुकेगा कभी, तो ना थकेगा कभी, तो ना मुड़ेगा कभी, कर शपथ, कर शपथ, कर शपथ, अग्निपथ, अग्निपथ, अग्निपथ। अब जो डॉक्टर शर्मा जी ने आदेश दिया है वो इस प्रकार है। ये जो महान दृश्य है, ये जो महान दृश्य है, चल रहा मनुष्य है आशु श्वेत रक्त से, लथपथ, 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 अग्निपथ, अग्निपथ, अग्निपथ। धन्यवाद एंड जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking words of wisdom. Now, may I invite all the paper presenters to please come up on the stage for a group photo session. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. Yeah. We would like to extend a warm invitation to all for